Okay, welcome to this training. In this video, I'm going to show you 10 simple Linux terminal commands that are extremely useful when managing a WordPress website or plugin. If you're a WordPress developer or IT support professional, or you are just beginning to work with Linux servers, these commands will help you navigate files. Okay, it will help you also inspect your website or check plugins and troubleshoot problems directly from your terminal. So first of all, I'm going to use one website to show us the example. So I'm already on my cPanel. I'm on my cPanel, and okay, let's go to that terminal. This is this terminal. Maybe many of us may not have been using it. Okay, it's a Linux terminal where you put in commands. Okay, you open it. Let's open the terminal. Okay, so this is what you see, and your might be different depending on your website. Okay, let me just go to a location on my website. Okay, so let me just move to a location in my WordPress file. So I put in this command. I will explain later, but I'm moving to a plugin file, a folder that contains a plugin, or a directory that contains plugin files. So I just change directory now. Okay, now the first command we are going to use is what we call, so always know where you are before running commands. So I know where I am. I'm on the staging, so I'm not using my live server. I'm on a staging server, which makes it safe for me. Okay, the next command is ls. I type ls and I press enter. Okay, it shows me the files under Tojin portal donation. Okay, these are the folders, and I have only one file there, which is Tojin donation portal.php. So but if I put watch me, I put this command. Okay, I put ls space -la. It will display the files and folders in the current directory. So adding la gives me a much more detailed view, including hidden files in case there's a hidden file. Okay, press enter. Okay, you can see it shows me, list the files. If there's a hidden file, to show me everything and the date these files were created. Okay, so you don't need to go to your control panel, open file, and start searching the content of Tojin donation portal. Okay, with this you know the content of this folder, of the plugin folder. You know the content in those files. You can try it on other folders, be on the Linux terminal, and then issue this command to know the content, including hidden files. Okay, the third command is cd. Use it to change directory. Okay, I can say I already have these files. Okay, if I press, okay, you notice that's changed directory to template. So I notice there's a template file. This is the template file. I say change directory to template. So it's showing this template. From Tojin donation portal, I've gone into template. Okay, I can also do cd, still on cd dot dot. Okay, good. Cd space dot dot. So you notice was on template, and it will move me back to this folder, Tojin donation portal. So cd space dot dot. Also, it helps you to navigate between folders. You use cd, you put the folder name and it takes you forward, and you use cd space dot dot, it takes you backward to the previous folder. The next command we are going to consider is a find command. It's a Linux command, find. So you use to find a file. Okay, you've seen this command. So instead of manually opening every folder looking for a PHP file, I can use this command, and when I press enter, okay, so it has given me the list of the PHP folders in this file. Okay, so this helps a lot. Instead of going to your file, okay, you search for folders, you'll be looking for folder, searching for PHP folder, okay, opening the file manager. You can stay on this terminal command and issue the command. The next command is grep. So it helps you to search for text inside files. I'm searching for files inside this admin post.php. Okay, so it gives me the files. You can see what is there. So if I'm editing or troubleshooting the file, I know the content of the file. Instead of going back to the file manager and looking for admin.php, takes me time in the command prompt. With this command, I get to know the content of the files. Okay, the next command is cat. Okay, I have this cat command. Put the cat, you put the folder name, and the cat command helps you to read the file. Okay, so it helps you to read the file. It allows me to display the content of a file directly in the terminal. But if it's a longer file, I can use commands such as head to display only the beginning. Okay, but for this, let's try it. Okay, you see, shows me the content of this file. So the next is nano. Nano helps to edit a file. Nano test. Okay, it's a simple terminal text editor. It allows me to edit files without leaving the terminal. Can stay and edit file without leaving the terminal. Okay, you see the text editor. I'm pressing Ctrl O. Ctrl O. Okay, to save. Okay, press enter. Okay, I press Ctrl S to exit. Okay, so that's it. Now if I type cat test.txt, just watch me. Press enter. Okay, so with the cat I've been able to read the file, CNN terminal test. So I created the file using nano test test.txt. This is the file name. So it opened a test editor. I created the file. Okay, and then with the cat command, I'm able to read the file. This is the content of test.txt. Okay, the next command is cp. Okay, cp means copy before making changes to an important configuration or code file. Creating a backup is a good practice, so you use the cp to copy a file. Like some of us, we do coding, or when you want to configure, when you want to do important configuration, you need to create a backup. Okay, with it, you create a backup first before you do anything. So I give this command to create a backup, and when you press enter, okay, the backup is created. Okay, the ninth one is du. Okay, du is useful for server administration. Du shows disk usage. The -x gives me a summary, and -h makes the size human readable. Press enter. Okay, so I have 192k. So this shows the usage of the disk. And the last one is to check PHP syntax. Okay, so it's one of my favorite commands as a PHP developer. I use this command to check a PHP file for syntax errors without actually executing the file. Okay, I just use it without actually executing the file. So if I put this now, okay, and I press enter, okay, it shows me that no syntax error detected in this file PHP. So with this, I know that this file Tojin donation portal.php is good to go. No syntax error, no syntax error detected in this file. Instead of running it and then detecting an error, I can first of all use this command and then test the file to be sure that there's no error. There are other commands which you may also use. Okay, these are 10 simple Linux terminal commands that you can start using today. So if you found this useful, please subscribe to my channel and expect more tutorial. Thank you for watching. Bye.